Parashat Emor. In this part of the Zohar, there's a description of what happens to a person when he is dying. Exactly what happens in those last moments when his neshama, his soul, departs from his body. Tachazel, come and see, which is a question we see often in the Zohar. So you come and pay attention, come and learn. בשעת דבר משקעים למאר להוא על מה והוא בבי מערה, when a man is ready to leave this world and he is ready to go to the other world, והוא בבית חוליו, and he is in his sick bed in his last minutes, באים עליו שלוש שליחים, 3 angels come to him. ורואה שם מה שאדם אינו יכול לכפות כשהוא בעולם הזה. And at this moment he is able to see what man is not able to see in this world. What is not possible for his eyes to see when he is in his normal state. He gets to a second state where he can see things that we are not able to see when we are alive. ביום ההוא הוא יום הדין העליון, שהמלך מבקש את הפקדון שלו. And this day is the day of the judgment, the big day of the judgment. And the king, which is Hashem, is asking back for what he has lent, pekdon, his lent, which of course we are talking now about his neshama. As Hashem has given soul for a person in this life, after he wants it back, it is his. אשריו אותו האדם שמשיב הפקדון אל המלך כמו שניתן לו. Happy is the man that is able to give back what has been given to him in the same state as he got it. ואם הפקדון ההוא מתחלקח בתדלופי הגוף, מה יאמר לבעל הפקדון? And if this pekdon, this things that was given to him, is not given back in his original state, what can the man say? What can he say? That he was not able to keep it in his original state and now he has to give it and is in a way deteriorated. נושא עיניו ורואה את המלאך המוות עומד לפניו. He brings his eye up, or he looks up, and he sees the Melech HaMavet, which is the, I would translate that, the angel of death, who is standing in front of him. וחרבו שלופה בידו, and his sword is in his hand. המחבל והשליט בשבירת האדם ההוא. That he is in charge of taking the neshama of this man. ואין דבר קשה לנפש כמו הפחידה שלה מן הגוף. And there is nothing as difficult, as hard, as when the nefesh, when the soul departs from the body. This is the utmost pain that the man feels, is that at this moment when the soul departs from the body. האדם אינו מת עד שרואה את השכינה. And a man does not die until he sees the presence of Hashem, the Shekhinah, which is in a way a certain reflection of Hashem. ומרוב השקות אל השכינה יוצאת הנפש לקבל השכינה. And when he sees this presence of Hashem, he wants to be with it, or the attraction is so strong that the soul departs from the body. אחר שיצא מן ההיא, הנפש יכולה להתאפק בה ולהתקבל בתוכה. כבר העמידו הדברים האלו. אחר שהנפש יצא מן הגוף, ונשאר הגוף בלי רוח. אסור להחזירו בלי קבוע. Once the soul has departed from the body, it is asur, it is forbidden to leave this body כתוב לא תלין נבלתו על העץ כי קבור תגברתו ביום ההוא. As it is written in the Torah, you will not leave his body hanging on a tree, you will bury him on the same day. משום שהמת השוכב בלי קבורה 24 שעות שהם יום בלילה גורם חולשה באברי המרכבה. Because a man that is not buried and is left without burying for 24 hours does in a way a damage in what is above. ומעכב בעשירו של הקדוש ברוך הוא מלעשות כי יתקן שהקדוש ברוך הוא גזר עליו והביאו בגלגול אחר מיד באותו יום שנפטר. And he also stops Hashem from doing his will, because it is possible that Hashem will that the neshama, the soul of this person, will come into a gilgul, will reincarnate in another body the same day. כדי להטיב לו, to do good to this neshama, to give it a chance to do tikkun, to do a repair, rectification for whatever she did in her previous life. בחוסר שלא נקבר הגוף, אין הנשמה באה לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא. But as long as the body is not buried, the neshama cannot come in front of Hashem. ואינה יכולה להיות בגוף אחר בגלגול שני. And she cannot be into another body, into another reincarnation. כי אינם נותנים גוף אחר לנשמה עד שיקבר הראשון. Because we don't give a body to a soul before the first body or the previous body of this neshama has been buried. וזה דומה לאדם שמתה אשתו שאינו ראוי לאישה אחרת שקובר הראשונה. And this resembles a man that has lost his wife and he was not allowed to get married until the first wife is buried. ומשום זה אמרה התורה לא תלין נבלתו על העץ, and it is because of this that the Torah states that you would not leave his body hanging on the tree. פירוש אחר, כשנפחדה הנשמה מן הגוף ורוצה ללכת לעולם ההוא, לא תיכנס לעולם ההוא עד שנותנים לה גוף אחר מאור. Another explanation of the Zohar is when the neshama departs from the body and is ready to go to the world above, we don't give her the permission to come in until it is given to her another body of light. And only once she gets this envelope or this body of light, she is allowed to enter in what is above. מליאהו תדע זאת שהיו לו שני גופים, אחר שבו נראה למטה לבני אדם ואחר שבו נראה למעלה בין המלאכים העליונים הקדושים. And this we learn from Eliyahu Navi, Eliyahu the prophet, which had a body to be able to go in the world above, which is a body of light, and also a body of skin, corporality, that he was able to be seen in the world of Asiya, this world, present world. What do we understand of this introduction of the Zohar? A couple of things. First of all, that the neshama has to be given back to who gave it, who lent it to the body. It is only something that is lent to us, and we have to give it back. And here the Zohar says that happy is the man who is able to give it back in the same state, or in the same state of purity as it was given to him. This is one. The second thing that we learn here is that at the moment of departure, there's three malachim, three angels that come to man and make him understand that he has to go. And at the same time, in this dimension, man is allowed to see things that he was not able to see before. He is in another dimension of reality where he can see not only with his eyes but with his mind things that other men cannot see. A good question will be, why can't we see these things? Maybe if we could see these things, we will not sin. We'll be careful. We'll know that this is the reality, and we'll have to observe the mitzvah, Torah, etc. The reason is very simple. It's because if man was able to see all these things, he would not have free choice. And by not having free choice, they will not have any merit. So the Zohar shows us here that there is two levels of reality. One here, in this world below, which we can see with our eyes, and one above, which we will see later, or the last moment of our life in this world. And it describes exactly what happens. It describes us how the angels come, how the angel of death comes with his sword to take the soul, and that the soul does not want to depart the body, and it's a very big pain. He only decides to leave the body once he has seen the presence of Hashem, and the attraction of Hashem makes the soul go. And also explains to us that after this departure of the soul is given a body of light to go up for judgment, and then comes back down to be reincarnated. Could be now or later or the same day, as the condition has to be first taken away, and that condition is that the body has to be buried. Once the body is buried, the neshama can be reincarnated in another body and do the tikkun for